Hi, it's Renata here. If it's your first time here, welcome to my channel, The Quanti Girl, where we are going to talk about some topics in quantitative finance, in programming, especially in Python program, in pure and applied mathematics, and in financial markets in general, because I'm a PhD in mathematics and a financial quantitative analyst, and I'm here to share with you some of my experience. Today, we are going to talk about crypto. Before we start, I warn you that this video should not be taken as any type of financial advice. It's absolutely only for informational goals. Our conversation will revolve around Bitcoin and more generally cryptocurrency, and we will have two core questions that will be answered. The first question is what is Bitcoin, and more generally what is cryptocurrency, and the second question is why cryptocurrencies actually work. In order to know the answers for these questions, just keep watching the video and join me on this journey into the world of cryptocurrencies. So let's talk about the first question. What is Bitcoin? And more generally, what is cryptocurrency? Let's start from the basics in order to get a full understanding of what is Bitcoin. In one sentence, Bitcoin is a cryptocurrency. It's not the only one, but it's the original one. I mean, there are several other cryptocurrencies, but Bitcoin is the first one, the original one, and it's also the biggest one. Now comes the question, what is a cryptocurrency? A cryptocurrency is a digital currency based on a decentralized ledger that has cryptography to secure it. So this leads us to one more question. What is a currency? A currency is a way of exchange, a medium of exchange that replaces the first bartering system. For example, I give you 5 potatoes and in return you give me a pair of boots. It's clear that this old bartering system is very inefficient because you need to store a lot of potatoes and the other stuff that people has desire to have, and this is a total nightmare. So it was invented currency in the form of coins, so everyone can use these coins to exchange things without having the physical goods. So come back to our example. I could sell 5 potatoes for 1 copper coin, and then saving my coins I could buy the pair of boots for 5 coins, for example. These coins were tied to metals like copper, silver, and gold, which had different values, and people agreed that these metals were something precious. Nowadays, most of the existing currency is in the form of paper, but paper is just paper, and currency is something that everyone agrees it's worth something. For example, if I have $10, most people in the whole world will agree that $10 is worth $10. So I can use it to buy something. So the point here is that when we talk about currency, it's an abstract concept. It doesn't mean anything real. It's just an abstract way that people agreed to value things. So now that we know what is a currency, let's come back to Bitcoin. Bitcoin is a digital currency. It's a digital form of currency, a digital form of exchange money in the internet and paying for goods and services. So that's it. We can think Bitcoin or cryptocurrency as a digital currency or internet money. Now, how to hold it all together? Well, Bitcoin is in essence a huge spreadsheet called ledger where it is recorded every single Bitcoin transaction since its beginning in 2009. To make things more clear, suppose you go to a restaurant with your friends and you don't want to split in the bill and handing cash over. So a solution is someone record who owes what to whom in each line of your spreadsheet. So for example, in line 1, the track is Renata owes Gabriel £2. In line 2, Amy owes John £5, and so on. So the spreadsheet is being filled as a ledger until when you and your friends will leave the restaurant and then actual money would exchange hands. Assuming your friends trust you and you trust your friends, this spreadsheet looks like a reasonable, efficient solution. So we can look into this spreadsheet as digital money. I give Gabriel £5 in exchange of him paying for the food, and John gives me £10 in exchange of me paying for the cab. Now we have an important point here. This spreadsheet can be a good solution for a group of friends splitting the dinner bill, but if you imagine all people in all the world trust everybody and instead of money exchanging hands, we just record a line in this huge spreadsheet for each transaction and everyone only adds true stuff to the spreadsheet that everyone agreed. It doesn't look like a very realistic solution. But basically, that's what is Bitcoin. It is this huge spreadsheet keeping record of all transactions that have happened since the start of Bitcoin in 2009. So in this spreadsheet, we have the record of everyone in the world, whoever bought or sold, and so you can read how much Bitcoin each person has in their account. So if I have 3 Bitcoins in my account and I give him 1 Bitcoin, because it's all in this only spreadsheet, this spreadsheet is aware that I have now 2 Bitcoins in my account and Amy's account has 1 Bitcoin. Okay, now that we had already built our ledger system, we can notice that there is a problem with this ledger system. Someone needs to maintain the spreadsheet. So say that this person's name is Mr. Bit. So each time someone makes a transaction, it must be posted on the spreadsheet. And so, for example, if John gives Gabriel £2, he says, "Hey, Mr. Bit, please post this transaction on the spreadsheet." But we don't want a financial system based on the centralized idea because it's what we have already with the banks and governments representing a centralized authority that handles money. So the US dollar is tied to the Federal Reserve and US government. The UK pound is tied to the Bank of England, and then it's all in some way related to the International Monetary Fund. So, I mean, in essence, a small group of agents like banks and governments manage this financial system. So, this leads us to an important topic when defining what is Bitcoin. Bitcoin and all other cryptocurrencies needs to be decentralized. There is not a central person responsible for the entire system. What happens here is that every single person around the world can have a copy of this master spreadsheet in their computers, and each computer runs a software that checks constantly if this huge master spreadsheet is legit. So it's quite hard to hack a Bitcoin because there is millions of people around the world contributing to maintain it. And if someone wants to unduly influence things like banks or governments, it's quite hard because it's decentralized. So now that we already know that the huge spreadsheet is managed and maintained by millions of people around the world from their computers, it's time to talk about one more topic when defining Bitcoin or other cryptocurrencies. The whole system is built and secured using cryptography. So now we have the question: what is cryptography? In summary, we can say that cryptography is a combination of mathematics and computer science that is related to code making and code breaking and how our virtual communications are encrypted. So, for example, when you send a WhatsApp message, let's say to a friend, you and your friend are the only persons who can read the message because it's encrypted by cryptography. So there is no way that WhatsApp can read the message. So only the sender, in this case you, and the recipient, in this case your friend, can see the message content. No one between you and your friend can see the message because it's encrypted. It's a lot of numbers that cannot be interpreted by anyone. So the thing here with the Bitcoin and the other cryptocurrencies is that it solves centralization and trust issues using cryptography. I mean, the system needs to be secure enough to not rely on trusting individual persons or entities. And about the centralization issue, it can't just be Apple or Google or any company, neither banks or governments owning a sheet that all people around the world gets a copy of because this company controls it. It really needs to be decentralized in a way that everyone manages and maintains the system. So by here we had answered our second question in the beginning of the video: why cryptocurrency actually works. Well, we have the decentralization characteristic and the cryptography to make the system secure enough. That's all for today. Hope I helped you understand what is Bitcoin and the cryptocurrency in general. Hope you like the video. Don't forget to hit the like button because it helps me a lot. And also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you can watch the next videos. So, see you guys next time in the next video. Bye!